Okay, here we go. So now we're going to taste four wines, 4 Sauvignon Blancs from California. Camera's going over here, and you need to set yourself over here. Oh, can you get another pen?
Yes.
And then we have our little tasting wine. So one of the wines that we're going to taste is going to be a 2023 Rombauer Vineyards Sauvignon Blanc. And this is from Sonoma, 73% Sonoma County, 27% Napa County, and it is $22.99. Produced and bottled by Rombauer Vineyards in Napa, California. And we're going to put that into a hidden bag, and away it goes. Would you do the honors of wrapping it and unbottling it? And the next wine we're going to taste, it's going to be in this blind wine tasting, is a Justin Sauvignon Blanc from the Central Coast of California. It's a 2023. It is $16.99 and is from Whole Foods. And the Rombauer is also from Whole Foods. Every wine we're tasting is from Whole Foods tonight. So this is a 2023 Justin Sauvignon Blanc from Central Coast, produced and bottled by Justin Vineyards, Paso Robles, California.
Very nice.
And let me turn it over to Vanna, if you can.
Vanna.
And then the next wine we're tasting in the blind tasting is a 2023. It's a La Crema Sauvignon Blanc from Sonoma County as well. And it is $17.99, also from Whole Foods. Vinted and bottled by La Crema, Santa Rosa, California. I think that's all we need. Pass it over to
Thank you.
Lynn to bottle it, hide it. Okay, and the next one is
uncap it and hide it.
The next one is a 2023 Cannonball Sauvignon Blanc from California, also purchased from Whole Foods. The price was $13.99, and it is a vinted and bottled by Cannonball Wines in Healdsburg, Healds, California. Make sure this is recording correctly.
And can I have a bag, please?
And a bag. We will pass a bag over. Okay, and then while Lynn is doing that, I'm going to mix them, and so we don't know which ones are which. And then we will begin the blind tasting.
I don't remember you saying the price of one of them.
I did have the price of all of them, I think.
Okay.
And we have to be kind of careful because I can see some of these bags are going to see through slightly.
I'm not looking.
Okay. And then the other thing is we have the
taster.
The taster, which is a Aldi special.
Yep.
So these are all
nice
California,
and crispy.
California Sauvignon Blancs, all in the $10 to $20 range. And except for we have the Rombauer, which is $22.99. It's the high end. And can we tell it apart from the $10 to $20 bottles?
That'll be interesting.
Okay, so let's start with number one.
And I'll have you know, Sauvignon Blanc is my favorite, and it's Mother's Day. So we're doing this in honor of Mother's Day.
A Mother's Day tasting. Okay, let's see. I am going to start with wine. Move those over the side. Let me bring this over here where you can hear us a little better.
Okay.
And we'll start with the first wine.
Okay.
And so we're tasting the first wine. Ooh, it's nice, crispy looking.
Yeah, it looks very clear.
And this is, we don't know what it is. It's hidden behind a beautiful canvas bag, and it's such secret.
Cheers, honey.
Cheers. Okay, happy Mother's Day tasting of Sauvignon Blanc from California. And oh, this is good.
I smell some good citrus in there.
There's some citrusy.
I'm gonna give it
there's
great
some-
for color. I love the
pears.
color.
I have pears and apples and camembert.
Camembert.
I don't know. What is camembert?
That's cheese.
All right, so this is the first wine. So this is three.
Aroma.
And is the aroma complex? Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I like it.
Okay.
I'm going to say that I wouldn't. I mean, I like it. I have my.
Interesting. This is a little creamy. Not what you would normally feel in your mouth for Sauvignon Blanc.
I'm going to try this one.
It's kind of creamy, but it's not. I don't dislike it. It's just creamy. Doesn't have that spark on your tongue.
Yeah, so it's not super acidic, but it has some. It's not as super sharp on the tongue, but it's nice.
Yeah.
Nice balance.
I mean, I like it. It's creamy, which is not a trait of Sauvignon Blanc.
Yeah. Right. So then it kind of leans towards more of a Chardonnay.
A bright Chardonnay. That's what I would say.
Yeah. A hot summer day, no problem.
No,
I would drink
no.
this.
Super cold would taste amazing.
I'm not a big fan of the aroma, though. I'm starting to say, no, I'm not. I probably poured a little too much. You see how that? You see how that?
That's a good
That's how you get the aroma out of the glass.
Okey-dokey.
So, I mean, that's also a wine tasting technique.
I see. Never seen that before. Maybe you just invented it.
Well, it's important. It's one of the special flavors.
I definitely taste the apples, or not smell the apples and pears.
Yeah, I smell apples and pears. Lots of those. I feel like I'm in a
Not
apple
grapefruit.
orchard.
Yeah.
I'm pleasantly surprised with the finish.
That's actually a long finish.
All right, I think wow, you're all done with yours. Okay, let me. All right, that was wine 8. So let's move on to the second wine in our blind wine tasting.
Wait.
Okay, yep, let's put this to the side.
Ooh, now that is super light.
Yeah, that is super light. It's
Very light.
This is the second one. It's almost like water. It's so clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that color. I mean, it's almost like, a beautiful diamond. I'm going to say that.
Well, I mean, so the other one was darker, like a Chardonnay. Not quite as dark as a Chardonnay. Boy, you got that technique down.
Well, I'm working on it. I want to see if I can smell it as it leaves the glass. It's very important to smell it that way. Now that has got a different aroma. I'm not so sure about that. That smells like a matchbox.
No.
It smells like an armpit.
It does not.
That's what I'm going for.
No. I'm thinking.
No, I'm not a fan. All right.
I'm not sure what I'm smelling.
Sorry about that, but I like.
I think I'm smelling grapes.
I don't know what I'm smelling. Okay, I'll take the armpit comment back. I'm going to say this smells like a.
That's what it smells like to me. Grapes. Which
Okay,
obviously it's grapes, but.
Well, okay, so you could say it's grapes in the back of a winemaking room. They've been sitting around for a little too long. No, I'm not. I would not sit and smell this.
You stick with you, and I'll stick with me. This is also creamy.
This is creamy. Very light acidity. Flavor lingers. I like that. It's not terribly. I'm not tasting a whole lot of different flavors, but it's tasty. I just wouldn't want to smell it at the same time that I'm tasting it. But I like its balance. And it lingers. I'll give it that. Say that I would put it at the top.
I like the finish.
Yeah, I like the finish too.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, we're almost done with the second wine here. I like the color that it's just so light. It's like
It's
drinking
very
water.
light.
I'm just having trouble still with the. I mean, I could get used to the smell.
I don't think it's a bad smell. It wasn't a bad smell for me.
All right, so now we're going to wine 3. Also very cool. Oh no.
Yeah, it's light as well. Got a lot of bubbles in
All right, so we're on wine 3, tasting wine 3. Oh, it is. Yeah. So it's almost like a champagne.
it. Yeah,
Because it's got,
but if you swirl it, the bubbles go away.
huh, different. Yeah. So is it? I mean, if we were winemakers, we'd probably recognize that there was something to that little bubbles. And I'm sure all our followers would tell us what the bubbles mean.
Yeah.
Please leave that in the comments. Like and subscribe.
Aurora, please like it and subscribe.
All right, so we'll put a score
Got a
on
little
there.
bit of tart in it.
Okay. To me, that's like mango. That's mango, pear, apple. Definitely some. These are. I like the intense. I like the aroma. It's different. So it gets you thinking. I like that.
I mean, it smells good to me. I can't pick out any individual flavor.
Okay, so it's not heavily acidic.
Oh, but much more tart.
A little bit of tartness
This
in
is
there.
not creamy. This is more like Sauvignon Blanc.
This is this could cause a problem in the middle of the summer if you had a lot of this.
Why?
You could drink this easily
Yeah.
without even thinking about it. It's like drinking water.
Yeah.
It's so.
No, but I mean, I like the tartness.
Mhm.
This is getting more to the Sauvignon Blanc
Yeah.
taste profile.
Yeah, I like this too. I like this. I like the aroma. Yeah. Okay, and then the finish. We'd have to see how long that takes, but it just sits there. It sits there. That's a nice wine.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I like that one too. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. So you could sit
Yeah,
you could sit on the dock with the water. You could just chill this a little bit more, and it's just a beautiful.
Yeah,
It's
and
nice.
this is only slightly chilled.
Mm-hmm.
If we had it more chilled, I think it would be even better.
All right, now I don't think I'm being persuaded because that's the third wine that we're tasting, but we're gonna have to see. So now we move on to the fourth wine, the very last one.
I always like to go back and compare.
All right, and the fourth wine,
Also very light.
very light.
The very first one was darker than the rest of these.
Fourth wine, look at that glass.
Yeah, and
That
it also
glass-
has a little bubbles in it.
Oh,
Ooh,
my
yeah,
glass.
that's
My glass
yummy.
needs a little bit of help.
Yes, it does. Not as many bubbles as the last one, but it does start with some bubbles in there.
A couple.
Yep.
A couple.
Little
No.
fizz.
Yeah.
But
Almost
it
like
only
we
takes
should-
2 swirls and they're out.
Actually, I don't even know about this. I'm going to switch this to a different glass. Well, this one's got what happened to this glass? It didn't get correctly cleaned.
Yeah.
All right, so wait a second.
Where
Let's-
is
I'm
the
gonna-
dishwasher in this house? Don't look at me.
Okay, here we are. I'm going to switch that out because that one had some.
Hello.
Hello. Man, you guys are guard dog extreme. Okay, so right here you get a. You know, it's a one aroma smell. I'm trying to come up with it. It's good. It's almost, you get some candy apple. Not. What do you think of it?
Oh, well, I like the aroma.
I like the aroma too. I think it's very sophisticated. I think it's very elegant. It's not crazy over the top, but it's just.
I think I'm smelling grapefruit.
It's very.
It's more citrusy, which is a good thing.
Yeah, I'd say this is a very elegant wine. I think the aroma. Yeah.
I can.
I'm gonna have to put this
Yes,
one
your
in my
friend
mark
is
too.
here.
It's not super complex
Yes,
with a
he's
lot of
here.
different smells, but it's a good one.
Well, I mean, I think it is because you can't pick out one smell.
Surprised you guys don't have the hockey game getting ready to go up.
We had to do a tasting.
No, sir, tell him no. Grab his nose and yell at him.
I'm not tasting multiple flavors here. I like
Well,
the stuff.
you know, I mean, I like the way it attacks the back of your tongue with the acidity.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's nice. This one's nice. It kind of just sits there and then it starts to build. It just builds. So you start, it just goes down. It's not an instant pop, but
I'm actually feeling like a warmth down my chest. Well, hello. We're finishing up our
we're on
Mother's
our
Day tasting.
Last wine tasting. We are. You want to try it?
Which one is number one so far?
This is,
your bonus.
I think we're right here on number 3.
Yeah, no,
Like
I think number 3 is going to win. 6, 10, 14, 16,
Grab 4 glasses.
3,
They're
Five.
tall ones, right, like that, with the little stars on them.
5, 8, 12, 14, and 3, 7, 12, 17, 18, 19,
All right, we're going at 3,
6,
4, 5, 6, 7,
11, 15, 17.
8, 7,
Okay, yep.
10,
Number 3 won for me.
14, 3, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, 10. Okay, we ready to announce?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to announce? You want to start?
I'll do mine.
Okay.
Number 1, I gave a 16, and I would buy it again and bring it to a party. Number 2, gave a 14, and I would buy it again and bring it to a party. Number 3 is the winner, 19, and I would buy it again and bring it to a party. And then number 4 was 17, and I would buy it again and bring it to a party.
Okay, and this is Scott. So the first wine was a 14, and I rated a 14, and I would buy it again and take it to a party. The second wine was a 12. I rated it a 12, and I would buy it again, but just keep it at home. And the third wine, I rated it a 17. I'd buy it again and bring it to a party. And the fourth wine, I rated it a 15, and I would buy it again and take it to a party.
So number 3 wins. Let's unveil.
No, not yet, because Michaela's doing hers.
Oh, okay. Come on in.
Okay.
Come on in.
Coming
Take
in.
my spot.
Aww.
And I'll go while you're, Lynn, can you start with the,
Yep.
and then I'll go get
All right in
another
a row.
sheet. Yep. We ended up, the video cut short, but this was the final layout. So the first one was Justin. The second one was La Crema. Rombauer was the winner. And the fourth one was the Cannonball. And the Rombauer at $22.99 came out on top.